Hello, 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 hello. How are you? This is Els coming from You's Crafty Corner. And today I have these. Aren't they cute? So I have these and I'm going to show you how I did this and walk you through it. So these are stamped images on muslin, and then they're colored, and I'm going to show you how I did this, okay? So I am going to clear this out of the way. I'm going to open up the camera a little bit and get out a supply list. Now this one's kind of long, so we're going to go through it rather slowly, and there's a lot of pieces and parts that you're going to need for this. So I will be right back, okay? Supplies. Alcohol markers. I'm going to be using some Tombows today. I am going to be using a dauber, some ink, and a backing card that I can ink onto. A pair of scissors. I'm going to be using my pokey foam, but you can use any kind of foam you want. An acrylic block, some StazOn, some stamps, and of course some unbleached muslin. Okay, so let's do, all right, so let's get the stamp we're going to use. We'll put the rest of this away for the moment. All right, so first things first, put your stamp with the flat side up and just let it sit for a minute, okay? We want to let it relax. And then you're going to take your block and you're going to make sure that your block is clean on the side that you're going to be picking this up on, because you know you want it to stick and not have any high or low points. So I'm just going to clean that up real quick. And then I'm going to pick this up. Nice. And then I'm going to use some StazOn. Now I've done this with Memento and it works with the Memento as well. But I'm going to be using the StazOn. And I'm just going to ink up my stamp. I'm not going to rub this. Just tap. Tap, tap, tap. Now, because I'm using an acrylic stamp, I'm going to stamp onto my rubber mat, okay? And I'm just going to hold with firm, even pressure for about a 10 count, okay? And I can put this away. And then I can pick this up. Now I've got my image. All right. So now I'm going to let this sit for just a few minutes. And when I come back, I'm going to clean my stamp and everything. And when I come back, we're going to go ahead and do the coloring. All right. So I will be right back. So I have a swatch here of my colors. So I'm going to determine what colors I'm going to put where, and those are the ones I'm going to go ahead and pull. And I think, let's see. Let's do. All right, I'm going to start with this one. And I'm using the brush tip here. Okay. And I am just coloring like I normally would. Now, I have it colored. So let's get it out of there. Now, I can cut this around normally if I want to, but I want that look. So that is where my pen is going to come in. Let me show you. So I'm just going to take the pin and I'm just going to pull out a couple of strings, and then I'm going to use those to fray my fabric. Right there, and a little bit more over here. Okay, it's a little bit much. There we go. All right, let me get this out of the way, and I'll be right back. So here's the two original pieces and the one that I just did with you guys. Now, a couple of things to remember here. Test your markers. Get out a piece of your muslin. And test them. Now this is a Prismacolor. I'm looking for bleed. That one dries pretty quick. It doesn't bleed very much. Tombows, it's kind of up to the color. Some of them bleed, some of them don't. Okay. I have some really inexpensive ones that don't bleed at all, and I have some really high-end ones that bleed like crazy. So test that out before you do this, all right? So now your next step is to take your little piece of card here, and you can ink your edge. Now you can use tea-dyed paper to do, tea-dyed muslin to do this if you want. Entirely up to you. Or you can just ink around it like this. Your choice. But that's it, guys. That's what I have for you today. If you're new here and you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that button for me and subscribe. Like me, ring my bell. Share me with all your friends, and then your friends can be my friends, and my friends can be your friends, and our friends can get to be friends. And before you know it, we have a giant crafting community. I do go live Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. And on Sundays, we play trivia. I invite you to come and join us. I post videos twice a week, typically on Monday and Wednesday, but you never know. And I have two things going on in 2022, the first of which is my free classes. I'm doing a series of free classes. If you'd like more information, when you ring that bell, make sure that you select the all notifications, and that way you find out as soon as those videos get released. And the other thing I have going is my 12 of 22 challenge. And if you would like more information on that, go to the description box below, click on the link, cut and paste, whatever it is you do, and it will take you over. You do not need to complete 12 journals, but it will take you over to a little info video slideshow that will tell you everything that you need to know. Until I see you again, stay well, my friends. Bye-bye.